who don't watch basketball that are just out.
What up, everybody?
And have a voice too, which I think is even a little bit more alarming.
I want to be very clear too. When I say casuals, I mean it in the most disrespectful way.
Watching the Tobias Harris, JJ Redick.
Like if you're not
podcast, John.
With NBA fandom, like you and I are NBA fans. Like I'm an NBA fan.
Love JJ Redick, man.
All consumed with NBA fandom.
Love
Maybe
JJ. Wow, Aiden. Yeah, how much do you hate the Sixers? I need to get my pen.
Maybe not one game.
Look, guys, in case you need a refresher, here's why.
These ads are killing me, though, bro. These ads are killing me, JJ. What are you doing? I love listening to Tobias Harris talk. One of my favorite people to listen to just talk basketball, to talk sports, life outside of sports. Tobias Harris is one of the coolest dudes in the world. All right, Aiden.
It is a no-brainer, JJ. I mean, we've all ordered stuff on Amazon.
You're saying 109, 106. How dare you?
Super fast delivery, and the transaction is always hassle-free. I really don't know why anyone wouldn't use this.
Yo, what up, goalie?
I agree.
What's going on, bro?
To make things even better, Amazon Prime members can save on prescription medication when not using insurance.
What up? Yeah. What's up, Hood? Fellas.
Amazon.com/oldman. That's one word, OLDMAN. That's Amazon.com/oldman. All one word, Amazon.com/oldman.
Hood says 112, 103.
Afraid to look at to see what the balance is?
Yep.
Well, if you've been avoiding your debt like Tommy, it's time to confront it.
I see you, fellas. 101.96. Hell yeah. That's a low-scoring game.
500,000 people have used Upstart to get a simple fix.
It's a low-scoring answer. It's a big dub if we get that. Bro, I don't know if you guys have seen the Tobias Harris interview on JJ's podcast, but it's good. Really good. Really, really good.
We talked about this with Conley a little bit because when we had him on,
really good.
January before,
Trying to get the last of it out. I got like
obviously never made it before this year.
5 minutes left before this stream.
Even you describing like your role in
I got the SIXERS broadcast going, fellas. Believe it or not.
And he always won. He always won in Memphis.
Believe it or not.
He wasn't the dude that like.
How you guys doing though?
Would be watching YouTube highlights of. You know what I mean? He was just the guy that like made his team better, but he fit into the system of the team rather than just trying to put up numbers.
Yeah, that's been him. That's his personality, and I was so happy when he got in the game. Like people were DMing me like, "You should have been in there over Conley." I'm like, no, like I'm happy. First off, I'm like, he's in the Western Conference, so you're a casual for not even this guy gets in, right? But I'm like,
Tobias Harris is hilarious.
I'm happy for somebody like that because I do believe, he's not somebody who brings attention to himself, and it's not to say it as a good thing or a bad thing. It's just who he is as a person, but. One thing that I always would stand on is just.
You guys ever just forget to like charge your AirPods for like a week, and then you're like at the gym and you're like, "Damn,
me as a player,
how are they almost dead?"
Look at that and say, "Well,
where I'm at.
Hey, it's great to be an all-star, but if you're respected by the guys in your locker room, guys around the league, I think that's a better."
What are you guys expecting? Who's the high scorer tonight?
And
give me some thoughts about what you guys expect tonight.
That's how I look at it. And for somebody like that,
I think Toby's gonna go the hell off. Also. The old backdrop's back, fellas.
Guys like Chris Middleton made the All-Star game, and the Bucks are first in the East. I'm like, dope, like, because he's somebody that isn't, like he isn't out there like that. You know what I'm saying? He's a very quiet
He's
guy.
so good, by the way.
Yeah,
he's so good. He's so good.
I talk about like his game all the time because I'm like, yo, like people don't understand. This guy is basically 50, 40, 90. 2 years, 3 years in a row. You know what I mean?
At 22, 5 assists, 5 rebounds.
Yeah,
Does it every night. Does it on the defensive end.
exactly.
Low maintenance as they come. Like,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
Guys, started the new show today. Yesterday, I lied. Started the new show last night on HBO. The Deuce. Watch it. Shit's fire.
The social media world.
Fire.
Real basketball people.
So fire.
What they bring to the table, and that's what matters.
So fire. And we know if George Hill's playing tonight.
Is there a harder place in the NBA to be a max contract player than Philadelphia?
What was the question?
What matters at the end of the day.
Is there a harder place in the NBA to be a max contract player than Philadelphia?
You know, I've only been a max. Contract player in one place, so this is all I know. But I would say that this, you know, when like I think
Keep rolling. What? Nelson, my man, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
When it rains, it pours.
It's back-to-back nights for you. It's back-to-back streams for you, bro.
Going through last season in the bubble, like
Scores.
that shit was
Scores.
bad. Like when it ended, I was like, you know, phone, like
Watching the Tobias Harris on JJ Redick podcast.
It just made me
Well worth a watch on YouTube, fellas. JJ's podcast is dope.
really evaluate who I look at myself as a man, as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't have just identity. Of just basketball. And
I can't wait for the Sixers game. I was like, I'm gonna get in the lab a little early. Why not say what's up to the fellas a little early? Because I'm goddamn ready to watch this game, bro. Ready. Got like 14 tabs up.
We're gonna get these death threats, and we're gonna get these hate messages on Instagram.
That's awesome. Sixers 113 clip. Cork scores 20. Nelson out the chat. Now, boot. Where's the moderator? Where's the Nightbot? Get him out. Kick him out.
I will say Philly is a tough place.
How could you, Nelson?
When you up, like, you know, they ride with you to the end. So, you know, I do respect.
How dare you, bro?
I think the justification for anything in Philadelphia comes down to winning. So it's like I asked the question earlier.
Cork scores 20.
Casual, right? The contract versus an all-star appearance versus a non-all-star appearance. It's like for the Philly fans.
Golf, come on now, bro.
It's like
come on now.
You and Ben and Joe.
What's up, bro?
To a championship. Oh, that's it right there. That's what matters.
What's going on, broski?
Yeah. 100%.
Give me some score predictions. Hopefully, I don't beat you guys again like I did last time.
Well, when we win a championship, I got to speak it into existence. Like.
That's what matters to the fans.
Yeah, 100%. Like, if we win a championship, well, when we win a championship, I got to speak it into existence. Like, that's going to be, you know, for our fan base, basically, like, grooming.
These ads, bro. These ads. I don't know. I don't know, Nelson. I'm asking you guys. I don't know.
Where I have a co-host, Carrie. A little baby to see him grow up, you know what I mean? Because this was this whole process, and fans got to. See Ben as a rookie, Joel.
101, 108 Clippers.
Like, this is like the beginning of something that
might be true, actually.
Blossom, so they would be ecstatic for that.
You guys are very close with some of your Clippers. Clippers propaganda.
The tangle with the Sixers.
With the Sixers.
In the East. The action coming up on NBC Sports Philadelphia.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota, guys.
Yeah. With great deals, get ready to turn your dreams into reality.
Right now, get $1,500 customer cash on any new 2021 Corolla. Or save big with a complimentary first month lease payment plus $500 lease bonus cash.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places. Sports bettors, are you
Yawning already? Nah, bro, I'm so god darn awake for this. Don't worry, Nelson. My energy is gonna be full throttle. I took like a 45-minute nap 2 hours ago. I just yawned because, like, why not?
See for yourself why bettors prefer PointsBet. So, are you ready?
Let's normalize starting the game at 10 p.m. when the game is supposed to start at 10 p.m. What do you guys think on that?
Here it is. So we'll skip the speeches and the influencers.
Hello?
Fellas, I deleted TikTok.
And the
Big move. I know. I
Don't
know.
hold
I know.
on to your seats. We're just here to tell you. The Quesalupa's cheese stuffed shell is back. And we think you'll like it.
Aldridge to Brooklyn it's so funny to me. And it's going to be funny because, like,
To upgrade your stuff. The best
everyone's going crazy because it's like, oh my God, another all-star to Brooklyn. But, like, bro, he's putting together a percentage of 52% of true shooting this year. And, like, I was one to be like, yo, bring him to Philly. Why not? But, like, he doesn't address a single problem in Brooklyn. I thought it was weird. I don't like the fit in Brooklyn. And I don't know why Brooklyn's avoiding their problem. They could have gone out and got Gorgie Deng, who's substantially better at what they do. It's weird to me. I think the Blake Griffin signing was weird to me. He's averaging 7 points. I mean, granted, it's 3 games, but he's averaging 7 points a game in Brooklyn. So it's just like, you know what I mean? I don't. It's just weird to me. I don't love the fit in Brooklyn. I don't understand why Aldridge chose Brooklyn. I mean, I get it. They're trying to win a championship, you know what I mean? Which is first and foremost, but they have such a defensive problem. And I wish he did go back to Portland. I agree with you, Nelson. But a thing with me is, like, Aldridge's game right now, where it's standing at his age, it reminds me of where Marc Gasol is in LA right now. Like, they cannot play defense so much that it comes to a point where, like, they can't even move. They cannot move. And I loved Aldridge in Philly because the fact that simply we don't need defense. Our team is defensively the best in the NBA. And it's just, I don't know why Brooklyn felt so obligated to go out and get another guy who just, it really doesn't figure out a solution to their problem. And their problem lies, man. It still lies just as much as it did at the Harden trade. And it's a thing for me. It's like, I don't know, man. I think it's a KD move. I think KD was like, let's go out and make these 2 moves. And I just don't like it for Brooklyn. And the thing with me is, like, Brooklyn had an opportunity to become elite because they're there. They're there right now, but, like, they could have been a surefire Eastern Conference champion if they just went out and got some defense at the 5. So easy, so simple. You know what I mean? So simple. So simple to go out and just get defense, man. If you have a problem, go out and get it. Look what Philadelphia did this offseason. They went out and got Steph Curry. Bingo, bango, bongo, boongo. That's a problem we needed to fix. I'm going to say the Sixers win 113, 111.
In their 6-game roadie for the Clippers, their first in a 9-game homestand. Wow, 9 games.
Well, we'll certainly have their attention. You would imagine with guys like Leonard back in the lineup.
So the game just tipped off for me, and Seth Curry just missed an open look. I can't see the score. I'm actually going to make this our chat a little smaller. Make this a little bigger. It's going to be a good game. Hopefully it's going to be a good game, bro. For the love of God. All right, Ben. Damn, Nelson, you called it. Reggie Jackson's starting. I think the Rondo pickup for the Clippers was huge. I love that pickup. Oh, that's huge. Networking is so big, man. Seth? You gotta make that, bro.
Paul George getting more of the ball handling responsibilities under Tyronn Lue. The Sixers come up with a turnover. They are second in the NBA in steals to Memphis. Green, that corner three.
Danny.
And down it goes for Danny Green, who had 8 threes in the Sixer win Thursday night against the Lakers.
Mike Scott coming up with that steal on one
Good
end,
defense.
just the Danny's 3 on the other.
Oh. Good defense. Oh.
Mike's defense as of
Danny.
late has been real good.
Zubac's fouled on the play. The personal is going to be on the Sixers' Danny Green. What to watch being brought to you by Kia.
Well, what we talked about, especially on the road, your defense has to bring it. Be active defensively, and when given the opportunity, let us press the issue. Let's run at them a little bit. West Coast style basketball. Fill out a lane.
Tell you a little bit about Ivica Zubac, 5th year from Croatia, 7 feet 240. Getting an opportunity to start Serge Ibaka, missing his 7th straight game with lower back tightness. Ibaka signing a 2-year free agent deal with the Clippers. Their roster, they are stacked, and they think they've helped themselves even more. They traded the 3-time 6th man of the year, the former Sixer Lou Williams, in exchange for the 15-year veteran point guard Rajon Rondo, who I think is going to really help them come playoff time.
Yeah, our defense is the definition of elite.
55 games
Simply.
Rivers with the Clippers before being acquired by the Sixers in a trade.
Simply.
Well, we talked about Danny.
What up, Yasmin?
Timeout playing against his former team. This is Tobias's former team, the Clippers.
Oh, yeah.
Playing with a little bit more zeal.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what, Zubac's playing with some zeal.
Good D. Bro, defense is elite, Nelson. Elite, bro. Shit. Mike Scott? Of course not. I don't know if you guys read my description of this game, but I was just taking shots at Mike Scott. Yo, would you guys trade Ben Simmons for Paul George? Let me know. Ben Simmons, Paul George, straight up. Are you doing that?
You've got to get to him early. He's just going to try to push you underneath the basket and tip balls back out to his teammates. See, he's just trying to go after it and tap it.
Sixers certainly in the absence of Joel Embiid have to continue to gang rebound.
You're not trading Ben for shit. Love that. Keep that energy. Great look, Toby. Danny Green, Splash City. That's what it is, bro. That's a great look. Love Tobias Harris so much. I love that man to death.
His normal scoring and rebounding, but the assists are piling up.
And you wouldn't have blamed him for shooting that. He was 3/4 of the way through his move, but he sees Danny wide open because
Good defense, Danny. Jesus Christmas. This looks so good right now. Granted, it's 10-4, but
Rajon Rondo, 35 years old, again coming over to trade with the Atlanta Hawks.
so Nelson, give me a list of dudes you would trade Ben for, and realistically.
This is his 8th NBA team.
Foul.
Where's the foul?
How, Sway? How?
Let's
How?
bring on Mike Scott first of all. Zubac, the man who drew the foul, and it was on the floor.
Come on, Ben. Mark Zumoff's voice soothes me. Thoughts on Marcus Smart too? I mean Marcus Morris. I don't know why I said Marcus Smart. Toby?
Ridiculous. 8 shooters from beyond the arc for the Clippers at 40% or beyond as a defensive free second violation.
Nice. 20 minutes in the stream already. Energy's up there, boys. What's going on, broski? What's going on, dog? Give me a score prediction. I'll still do it. Why not? Why not make an exception for an OG follower, an OG subscriber, an OG friend? Did Seth Curry just bank that free throw in?
Danny Green, 1 3-pointer from 1,400 for his career. He is 42nd all-time at NBA.
You're right, Nelson, but there is a monster word in that sentence you said, and that is if. 111, 104. Damn, it's sort of like mine. Toby, 3, bomb.
He is shooting a career-high 41% from beyond, and the Sixers hitting 3 of their first 4 3-point attempts.
Real decisive has Tobias. The Clippers have given him room to shoot that, and he's taking it, making it.
I said 113, 111 Sixers. I just want to let everyone know, too, I was 3 points off from getting it right last night. Mike Scott, you got to stop shooting threes. Yesterday. Those jerseys are fire, though. It's a cool, dope little LA court. Oh, right to the face. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game.
Sure that the nose stays right.
Danny Green just.
That's a cheap way to get a nose job.
Especially in LA, they cost you a lot.
Yeah, for Doc and Toby, bro. Don't forget Toby.
It's nose job central.
And it up.
I think there's such an advantage to. And Scott too. Shut up, Melvin. Shut up.
Good look at Mr. Rondo again.
That man doesn't deserve anything.
Clip. You can see him being talked through what's happening out there.
Wow.
Needs to know.
That block by Thibault.
Blocking the shot of Paul
Jeez.
Just coming into the game. Rondo, I think one of the best point guards in his era. He's been in the league now 15 years.
He's champ too, and when you see him being tutored over there on the sideline, I bet you.
Damn, South, I never really done too much basketball watching. Marcus Morris? Bro, he's like kind of good. This is a nice move. Good work, Toby. Wow, look at this. I love that. I love the tip out that Ben Simmons is so good. Ben for Beal. I mean, if we weren't like 32 and 13, yeah, I would do that.
Going to Catholic school my whole life, I've learned there's an inherent dignity.
You know what I mean? That's it. But right now, it's tough to be like, I would trade him for anybody because at this point, Philadelphia is just playing the best basketball that they've played, you know, since Lord knows how long, to an extent where it's just like, bro, you can't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Especially with how good they're playing without Embiid. And like I understand, we're playing teams that are also hurt and maybe not the best at competition, but it's a tough road trip nonetheless, man. Road trips are tough to just win. They're just tough to win. Road trips like this are really, really big for teams, and usually it's the biggest tests of the season until playoff time comes by. And the way that they're handling this right now, a West Coast road trip like this, it's been really impressive. Been really impressive on Philadelphia's end. I hate commercials, man. Just give me 48 minutes of basketball. That's all I want. Nothing pisses me off more than halftime.
And always play with confidence with NBC Sports Edge.
We switched.
I switched to Chevy.
We switched.
I switched for more room. I switched for my family.
Thibault's an interesting case, Nelson.
We love our Chevy.
I switched to Chevy.
I don't know. I wish he could just provide more offense so much because his defense is so unreal elite. He's so elite on the defensive end that it's just like you give us anything on the offensive end, it's huge. You discovered a Migos song through a Wendy's commercial?
What if we brewed a beer perfect for any
I don't
occasion?
know what to do with that information, Aiden, but I'm proud of you.
More like the weekend.
Yeah, Golf, I don't know why anyone would play Madden. Madden's not a good game. Madden hasn't been good since Sean Alexander was on the cover. What was that, like 2006? Maybe 2007. 2007?
We brewed a beer that could go where you go without slowing you down.
I need a fact check on that.
Low ABV and full flavor that goes where you
But Ben and obviously Joel are completely untouchable. I don't know why the hell anyone would trade Joel Embiid. He's the most dominant center ever since Shaq. Yeah, he's so good. Like, so good. And after watching Tobias Harris's interview on JJ Redick's podcast, it really puts a lot of it in perspective for me. It's just like him talking about how he came in this year with just a brand new mentality of just to dominate basketball. And that's exactly what he's done. I got Embiid and Jokic as the two most unique players I've ever seen. Ben Simmons. I think Ben Simmons is the most unique player I've ever seen. He is the most niche player at an elite level in the NBA. Don't sleep on the Nuggets either. Acquiring Gordon is low-key wild. Yeah, for sure. But is Aaron Gordon going to be able to shoot well enough? Is he going to be able to shoot well enough to consistently help out? I think the duo of Jokic and Aaron Gordon, though, is going to be fun as F. Like, extremely fun, man. Seth, you got to make something. Ben? Almost airballed that layup.
George making some contact with Simmons. Sixers here left with 4 to shoot. What if somebody else?
No, 2K doesn't care at all. I don't want you to just think because that. Nah, Simmons got too much magic. Giannis and Braun likeness to be unique. But the thing is, though, like he is a modern-day point guard who does not shoot at all outside of the paint. That's unique. You know, I think Giannis is extremely unique. Like, I don't think he has Giannis in him. I just think that they're two unique players. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to compare the two. Wow. And one. Holy shit. What's the topic, Goff? Maybe I'll just make the exact same video. Yo, right? Bro, no, it wasn't Eric Gordon 2K15. What was the, who was the dude that was like, it sounded like scary as hell? Oh, Dion Waiters. Bro, have you guys seen the Dion Waiters meme of like him talking to like, you're my career guy? And it's just like right out of nightmare fuel, bro. Nightmare fuel. I even use clickbait. Well, that's what you get for using clickbait. I am anti-clickbait. No, you're right. I love watching Ben Simmons in person. I miss watching the Sixers play basketball in realness, you know what I mean? Reality. That's an absolute fact on your part. I've seen a lot of really, really incredible generational guys play. I tend to try and go out and watch guys I've never seen. I've seen LeBron in his Miami days. Great take, Toby. I've seen in transition they're similar. Yeah, they're just big guys that dribble the ball. I don't really think that they're necessarily similar. I just think that they both do something very well at a very high level. But even like them attacking in transition, they take different approaches to transition. Ben Simmons is a very good transitional passer. Giannis is not. Giannis is a very good dribbling finisher, you know, transitional finisher. He's not really a good playmaker. I mean, he's decent, but he's not. That's not what he's known for. Ben Simmons is a really unique player to watch. Embiid is a very unique player to watch, given the fact that he just goes out and gets his. Seth Curry 3. Gotta make that. Who else have I seen? I've seen Steph Curry play. He is elite. I saw Damian Lillard give the Sixers like 40 when Robert Covington hit a game winner at the buzzer. That game was incredible. Damian Lillard is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Him in a trade February a year ago, and the Clippers' little push here to make it a 3-point game.
Wow, Golf, I could not disagree more with everything that you just said. I mean, that sounds like a great thumbnail, though. But, bro, Cat over James Harden and LeBron? Have you ever seen Karl Anthony Towns play defense? That man is the worst defender for being as skillful as he is, bro. He refuses to play defense. OMG, I remember that. We were booing Covington all game, then he hit that shit. Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro. That is literally what I'm saying. I was like, this man was like 0 for 8 from 3 all game long. Took a contested deep 3 and nailed it. And I was like, oh shit. Roko's got that clutch gene. Yeah, no, Cat's allergic to defense. Genuinely allergic to defense. The whole Minnesota Timberwolves organization is.
I get scared.
I mean, Mitch, what are you going to do, bro? Like, what do you want? No other team wanted him. You can't just trade somebody because we don't want him anymore. Doesn't work like that. And financially, it didn't work out.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as
I mean, Mike Scott's not a good basketball player by any means of, and by any stretch of imagination, but we're stuck with the guy. We gave him that contract that I thought was overreacting in the beginning. I was like, well, I mean, I get he had one good playoff series, but to give that man a 2-year, $10.5 million contract makes legitimately zero sense when you can go out and get a stretch 4 who historically has shown that he's a better three-point shooter. But I kind of blame Philly fans for that extension. Philly fans, like, did the Mike Scott hype. We got so into Scott for, like, 3 good games. And, like, why? You know? And then I just feel like the Sixers organization saw that and they kind of, like, held on to that. And it's just weird. We can't win with Scott. Yeah, no shit. But we're not going to be playing Mike Scott in, 2 weeks from now, dude. He's not a rotational piece. He's going to get you 3 minutes. And he's not, I mean, Furkan Korkmaz is a worse basketball player than Mike Scott. And we can't win with Furkan Korkmaz, but, like, I don't know what you want at that point. I mean, I get your frustration with him, but I think your absolute hatred for the guy is a little bit of an exaggeration. Trade him in 10 first-round picks for a second-round pick. I think we're underpaying them, but maybe we can finesse them. Yo, maybe if we, like, tack on, like, enough first-rounders, it doesn't matter about points, dude. It doesn't. Korkmaz is the worst defender in Philadelphia basketball history. His true shooting is garbage. He hits the rim on every 3 shots. The same with Mike Scott. They're equally as bad. Like, whatever. And the difference between the two is Furkan Korkmaz is at a position where there are way more guys who are good than Mike Scott's position. Furkan Korkmaz plays in a position where there is more talent now than ever before. Furkan Korkmaz sucks. Shut up, Melvin. Morey tried hard to trade him. If more exactly, dude. Like, it's just like saying, like, why couldn't we trade this one guy for, like, 3 dudes? Like, it doesn't work like that. You know, the other team has to say yeah as well. That's such a... Ben Simmons walked, like, 3 different times on the same possession and still just turned the ball over. Good defense, Shake. Listen, Golf, with your Minnesota Timberwolves insanity. They have had young talent for like 10 years now. They do nothing with it. They had Kevin Garnett, arguably the most dominant player of all time in his peak. And they went to the playoffs like 3 times. The Timberwolves are not going to be good. All right, I'll watch your video, but I've seen enough Timberwolves games, bro. I love Anthony Edwards, and D'Lo is one of my favorite players, and Cat's an extremely fun player to watch. I've seen Timberwolves games, but they have a recurring problem of a lack of effort on both ends that is extremely prominent. Not only that, bro, they go out and get Anthony Edwards, a guy who doesn't play defense. And, like, I get it, but what are you doing? You could have drafted LaMelo, who's a point guard, and you don't – D'Lo is not a point guard, and when he's playing his best, he's not a point guard. That's a great play by Ben Simmons. He's had a really good offensive quarter, though a couple of turnovers have definitely killed us. But, you know, you live and you learn. They're both extremely trash.
We could live without it. I don't mind the creativity, but you've got to second guess.
I don't know. Is Ben looking big? Did Ben get like a nice chest workout all of a sudden before the game? Ben was just hitting the bench press. Me and Ben hit the gym before the game. I didn't tell you guys. Yeah, he always looks big. He's a big dude. 6'10", 220. How much do you think he weighs? Yeah. Shoulders are looking defined, bro. Ben Simmons is out here pumping weights.
Sixers fans with Xfinity Mobile, you could save hundreds on the most reliable.
No, you're right, Aiden. That's a good point.
Your wireless, your rules, only with Xfinity Mobile.
Tobias Harris is the most underrated player in the NBA. One of them. I think Ben Simmons is too, man. I think Ben Simmons is underrated. Only NBA casuals are the laughing stock of NBA. Is that Terrence Mann getting some tick? I love Terrence Mann.
Number 14, Terrence Mann, second-year player from Florida State on the floor for the first time as Leonard goes for it, and Dwight Howard fouls him at the rim.
It's been a good first quarter. Cork just subbed in. Here comes a 3-and-D. Yes. Yo, if you guys are growing up trying to learn how to play basketball and really want to know how to play good defense, watch Korkmaz, take a lot of notes, and then rip that paper up and do everything the opposite of what on that piece of paper is.
And he creates a lot of them, as we mentioned. He is second in the league in steals to former Sixer T.J. McConnell. Now, of course, with the Indiana Pacers, Furkan Korkmaz on the floor for the first time.
See, there was an article last week in the New York Times of all publications about T.J. McConnell and how well he.
That's usually how it happens, Golf. I mean, I definitely knocked one out of the park with the whole George Hill ideal. I don't know if you guys have recognized that, but what was it, 2 months ago? I made a video saying the Sixers are going to get George Hill and they should trade for George Hill. We got George Hill. But even a blind squirrel finds a nut. Kirk Max. Ugh. Yo, Shake, let's hold on to the ball. I did, Nelson. I think the writing was in, I think it was pretty obvious that we were going to get him. At least from my perspective. Great defense, Matisse. Ooh. They're doing really well, Mitch. Thank you. I'm in a film, not this weekend, but next weekend. I am in an actor's management company right now, putting a lot of work into that. I've had some nonstop days. Today's my first day off in a while, so I slept a lot of homework acting-wise. So I've been at that.
He didn't get his money's worth.
No, Korkmaz couldn't stop a newborn baby playing basketball. How are you doing, Mitch? I'm excited to watch your podcast with the Bleacher Report guy. Yeah, Shake's nasty, bro. Shake's got so much suave to his game. Like, so much just coolness. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a cool dude. Like, a super cool dude.
Two for one opportunity for the Sixers if they hurry. Milton, who lit up Staples Center last year against.
Oh yeah, remember when Shake dropped 39? Dude dropped 39 at LA last year. We were like everyone was hurt. Shake's so smooth with it. I love this little like throwback setup I got going on right now. I have enough space to just like literally put my arm. Maxey did drop 39 this year. Toby, my man, hold on to the basketball. Try it. See how it feels, you know? Hold the ball in your hands, pause. We do better without Embiid. How dare you? How dare you? We've played some not so great competition without him. Let's keep that in perspective, guys. Let's keep that one in perspective. I've also realized by accident, I haven't worn sleeves in a live stream in like weeks.
The best way to do that is in a new Hyundai.
What am I doing? I gotta stop wearing loungewear. I gotta start dressing up for you guys. I got you like a suit and tie next stream. Feels like it's gonna be a good game. Oh yeah. Why I said 113, 111. I got those vibes early. Golf, you and your cold takes. First the Timberwolves, now that. Whoa, Nelson, how dare you? I'm going to go on and put like 3 sweatshirts and a blanket now after that comment. Damn. Bird chest. Where? Not here. We out here with the hashtag gains, bro. Blasting Beethoven. Nah, I'm more of a Mozart guy, Aiden, but I got you. Don't worry about it. I'll rock some Mozart. Maybe some Beethoven. Maybe some Miles Davis. Big Miles Davis fan. What do you know about Miles Davis, bro? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
We love our Chevy.
I switched to Chevy. With an impressive lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs, it's no wonder people are switching to Chevy year after year. I'm never switching back.
So that was a fun first quarter, guys.
Competitive lessees can get this Trax all-wheel drive
30 points, early lead. Somebody's looking like they may get the score right tonight.
At your local Chevy dealer.
And it's none of you.
How do you tell someone there's something wrong with their heart? The same way you tell them they have options.
Anthony Davis is a top 5 player. I do want to say that, Golf, but yeah. Ben Simmons is most definitely. Louis Armstrong. Wow, look at you. You were just watching Rush Hour? Great movie, bro. Was that the one when they're singing The Closer I Get to You, the more you make me see, over and over again. Anthony Davis is close to top 5, Golf. He is extremely good at basketball. Oh, yeah, absolutely nothing. No, I know what you're talking about, Melvin, but I'm saying that's the same movie, though, right? I think it's the second one, no? Think you might be wrong, Melvin. You know, the one where, like, they start shooting up the theater and Jackie Chan comes rolling in on the swing, and he's like, the closer I get to you. No, he's like, over and over again. In his accent, it's hilarious. Oh, my jersey's behind me. Ew, Luke Kennard. I have a UCLA Westbrook, Ben Simmons, the 76ers one last year. That was so fire. Oh, it's a third one? Damn. I lied to you then. Shake. Nice. Yo, I hear you, Melvin. I got LeBron, St. Vincent, St. Mary, Roberto Clemente, Pirates jersey. I got 2 jerseys up there. Ben Simmons, LSU. Charles Barkley, Phoenix. That's the squad I got behind me.
This was at the end of several little footsie.
Oh, Goff, I definitely disagree. LaMarcus Aldridge fits absolutely no problem. Answers absolutely no problem in Brooklyn. Such an extremely strange signing to me. I think if they wanted a big man, they should have gone Gorgie Deng, who I think is better than LaMarcus Aldridge in most of the game. And Aldridge's defense is that of Marc Gasol's, and that is not good. Aldridge is actually a worse defender than Marc Gasol, but they're both so damn slow that they can't even move out of the paint to play defense. And I'm like, bro, you need defense so bad. Uncle Phil, what's going on, bro? How come you don't want me, man? I think that's every time you come into the chat I say that. How come he don't want me, man? Love the Fresh Prince. Hey, Glennon. Wow. Paul George is good. I think he's the most unnecessarily hated guy in the league. That's a sweet beard, too. Kidding me? Wish I could have a beard like that. Actually, I don't. It would come in red. I'm not trying to be like the end of a rainbow. Talking about Lucky Charms. I don't feel that with me. Yeah, no. The Nets just are trying to score 200 points a game. Don't get me wrong, Aldridge is an improved three-point shooter, but his true shooting is not great. Oh, my Nelson, bro. Oh, yeah. Even though they did get Victor Oladipo and Domantas Sabonis in that trade, and it actually has turned out pretty well for them. Well, it did. But I don't know, man. That George Hill team with, George Hill, Paul George, Lance Stevenson, Roy Hibbert, they were really good, but they just were really good at the wrong time. I think the Clippers got better. The Clippers have Rondo, which is a fantastic pickup for them simply because like Lou Williams is a better player, I think, but he just doesn't fit what the Clippers need. The Clippers don't have playmaking. They have no playmaking. They rely on Kawhi Leonard and Paul George to be playmakers, and that they're not playmakers. So like Rondo, especially if he comes back and can play playoff Rondo in playoff time, that's going to be a huge switch, a huge improvement for them. Yeah, I love Karis LeVert. Only thing is, LeVert's going to play his game, right? He's going to put up 15 to 18 shots a night, which is what he should do. Because Karis LeVert's a baller. He should be putting up 15 shots a night. But I don't know how it's going to make everyone else play, and I personally don't think it's going to make Indiana a better team. I think Indiana's in a weird spot right now. They're having an underperforming year. That's a great play by Shake Milton that M1. But I just don't have any optimism for what's going on in Indiana. I had Indiana as my 9th seed in the beginning of the season. What's your comment? I don't know if I saw it. They did, Aiden, and that's a grown-up perspective that you got there. I hate Korkmaz. He moves in slow motion. He saved that man's life indeed, and that's everything happens for a reason, guys. If that doesn't say it, I don't know what will.
Once again for the 76ers, pointing their official release.
Yeah, watch like George Hill just never plays and just turns into Andrew Bynum. That would be funny. I'm here for that meme, even though I don't want that to happen.
Hill actually had right thumb surgery on February 2nd. At the time, it was announced that he would miss approximately 4 weeks. Obviously, it's been a lot longer since. Last played a game in January.
Dwight, where are you going? Yo, Korkmaz wants this so bad, dude. He wants to be like that white guy who can shoot for a Sixers team, and he can't. We got a lemon. I wish Luke Kennard was better. I didn't golf. I love when this offense fuels through Shake. Oh. The closer I get to you, the more you make me see. Over and over again.
That's how Dwight scores his second in the NBA percentage of points off of offensive boards. Dennis Cantor has greater percentage.
Bobby Schmurd is checking in, a.k.a. Reggie Jackson. What is it you're good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Wait, they called a foul on Dwight on that? Oh, they didn't call it a shooting foul. What? Korkmaz got a head start. That was a going in. Shake, pull up, splash. Bro, something against the Clippers. This man just sees blood. He's got 9 points in 7 minutes.
George missing the three.
The fuck was that, Dwight? Korkmaz for 3. Hey, guys. Tonight's my annual question of did Korkmaz's 3 go in? Answer either A, yes, or B, no. What do you guys think? Drop your answers in the chat. The answer never changes, by the way. It's always the same answer. Nice. Congratulations, guys. As usual, the answer is B. Of course it didn't go in. Why would it go in? See, fuck no. Actually, Nelson, you win, dude. Burkon Juice World played the Juice beat him. Ooh, RIP too soon, bro. RIP too soon. Give you $2. I got no money. I am broke as a $4 bill. I have absolutely nothing. Say it again. Look at that. That's a callback. That's called comedy, guys. Yeah, I got the joke off because, you know, Juice WRLD's dead. I am super aware of that, of what you got there. When you said it was over, I shine right through my life. I turn it on, yeah, right up. Ooh, I was so mad. Amen, Melvin. That's my favorite player going for 25. My guy, Shake Milton. I would let him be the nanny to my kids that I will never have. Don't think he would take that job. Not really a high-paying job. I feel like he's making more money doing what he's doing now, but maybe he's going to do it out of the kindness of his heart. You know? Burkon lost to his own shadow. That man is so bad at basketball. It's just like, I don't know what it is either that makes me hate him so much. Because, like, he's not the worst player to ever play for the Sixers, you know? But it's just like,
Imagine yourself in a Toyota.
I didn't know much about Shake Milton in college. That's why I think I like him, because I liked his game at SMU a lot. And, like, he's one of those guys, similar to Tobias Harris, which I love Tobias Harris. And for this reason is, like, they really don't talk much. Like, they're not, you're like this in your face with emotion type of guy. They just, like, stick to their shit. They grind, and they just really, really ball, you know? Like, they're really good at what they do. That's why I love Shake Milton. And he was the same way in college, putting up 25, 20 a night, you know what I mean? And it's like, what's up, Clever? What's going on, bro? And it was just, he's just one of those guys that, like, he killed it in college, man. Like, he was a dude pulling up from Steph range in college and hitting that shit at a really good rate. And I just respected the hell out of him. And then I remember so vividly when I did my mock draft, I had Shake going late first round. And I was like, bro, this guy's going to be good. This guy's going to be good. I had the Sixers taking Isaac Bonga exactly where they took Isaac Bonga, my all-time favorite call. And so when the Mavericks drafted Shake Milton and we drafted Ray Spalding, I hated Ray Spalding. I thought he was so atrociously bad in college and will never fit modern basketball. And I was like, yeah, I hate this. And then I saw the trade. And wow, the quickest emotion change for me ever. I was like, oh, let's go.
Who's got him?
Favorite Sixer to never make an all-star team. I mean, Shake Milton. He's one of my favorite Sixers ever. He might be my favorite Sixer of all time. Danny Green, that's a huge 3. You know what I mean? I love Shake Milton. Everything about that kid. I love him. I also become obsessed with the idea of potential as a Sixers fan growing up because that was the process and, like, no one was good. So I just fell in love with, like, flashes and, like, the ideas of some guy becoming something. It's very huge. Danny Green? Okay. Weird, but all right. Top 10 player for me. You have 10 people. You're famous, homie. Oh, I know. Big time. That's actually 11. I'm a big deal. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, dudes have, like, thousands of dudes. in their stream. Seth, your defenders not on. Interesting 5 we have out here. Huge. I think it's really big. What happened to the kid we drafted before him that got hurt? Which one? What year was that, Uncle Phil? You talking about 2 years ago, Shake Milton's draft? Nick Batum. What year was this? 2013, bro? You're like 40. Stop shooting. Danny, can we pass it to the guy of Shake Milton who's seriously balling? Oh, Zaire Smith. We traded him for Tony Bradley, and then we traded Tony Bradley obviously for George Hill.
And the rare free throws for Danny Green.
No, Zaire Smith's not even in the league. Detroit cut him.
Showing you that balance offensively.
So great lottery pick there for the Colangelo, as usual. Markel Fultz, like, died. When you said it was over.
Points went away from tying a season high. The 8 threes went away from his career high of 9 threes.
That he did earlier this year.
Those 9 threes, which he made earlier this year against Miami.
I swear to God, me and Zumhoff should be the announcers. Let's make a petition, guys. All 10 of us. Zaire's on a 2-way contract with Memphis. Good for him. I hope he does something, man. He went through a lot of shit early in the year. Season, I should say. Kawhi Leonard is so good.
Unsuccessfully, I might add. And the foul results as well.
Of what? Golf?
So fundamental. Just takes them one way.
It's a weird foul call. I just don't think that.
Room to operate. Help doesn't come for.
I don't love the refs in the NBA. Like, I know everyone says that, and I tend to disagree with most people.
2017-18.
But, like, that Dwight Howard ejection pissed me off a little bit, just because it doesn't make any sense.
Episode that played itself out over time, with eventually Leonard getting traded to Toronto for DeMar DeRozan, and in his 1 season,
I love Ben in the post. That's a seriously impressive pass to Mike Scott. Big shot. Mike Scott, bang, bro. Look at that pass. Hey, look at that. Refs are like, but the thing is, guys, statistically, they're not calling any more fouls than they do normal years. So it's like, I just think social media really emphasizes the bad calls, but there have always been bad calls. That's a great pass, man. Oh, God. He's good. He is really, really good at passing, especially out of the post. I think we need to utilize Ben more out of the post. I'm glad that we're doing it with Embiid out.
Simmons' first assist coming in 10th in the NBA in that category. One more at the line for Kawhi Leonard.
He has to be.
Ben's a good-looking dude, too.
Given attention.
Paul's, but, like, he's a good-looking dude. He's got it all. 6'10". Dated a Jenner. I would rather die than date a Jenner, but whatever. Text him up. And my thing is, like, they're not good technical fouls. Like, let the guys play. If you dunk all over a dude and then you look in their face and talk shit, then what's wrong with that? You know what I mean? Like, why is that such a bad thing? Toby got to make that. $500 in a bet, yo. Of course, Uncle Phil, bro. Of course, but I mean, I'm gonna enjoy the moment. But when it's over, I'm gonna be like, peace. Maybe blast out my YouTube video, throw a couple acting videos I have to like gain some following and a platform. But like, they're not like intelligent human beings to sit down and talk to with. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that out of the Kim K single. Hey, what's up? You think I got a shot, guys? You think I got a shot if I slide into Kim Kardashian's DM? Might have it. That was a great shot by Tobias Harris. Jeez, player. Bro, you got to utilize every opportunity in your life to continue to move upward. Nelson, yo. You really want me to like go out and get a sweatshirt and throw that bad boy on? Damn. Kim K single. Not for long, fellas. I'm sliding in. You're right. But the difference between me and Chris Humphries is about a foot of height. That is. Of height. Embiid has so many children. Wow, that was a great catch by Toby. Wow. Yeah, fun fact that I learned today. NBA players don't squat or bench press. How about it? About it. They probably do some crazy workouts, man. I'm going to start Googling that. I think we could go in the NBA. I'm 24. I still got some chance. I played high school basketball for a year. When you say it was over.
Don't foul here. Whatever you do, don't foul. Enough time.
Well, they count it, and by the way, they will look at it again, most assuredly.
Damn.
Center at Secaucus. But for now,
Let's feed Ben in the post.
Terrence Mann with 11 off the bench.
Terrence Mann has 11 points in the first half.
Harris again. This time it's Mann trying to deal with him. Indeed for
Oh, I won.
Oh, yes, Tobias Harris.
Yeah, Kawhi's crazy. Crazy. What do you guys think about the Hennessy being Philly's new thing? Kawhi kills the Sixers. Shaking Hill in the backcourt off the bench. That's not art. Exactly. Bro, I blink. All of a sudden, Danny puts up a three. That dude loves shooting the quickest threes ever. Kawhi? Damn. Bro, what is his vendetta against Philly, man? He does, Melvin, which is such an important pickup. You know, I've said it so many times that more than anything, Shake Milton is going to improve more than anyone else because of the addition of George Hill. It's just going to let him be his own player more. Tobias Harris, great take. Wow. Money. Oh, so Hennessy is going to be Philadelphia's sponsor for next year and for the upcoming years. I think it's dope. I think it may change the jerseys. Yeah, I love Kawhi Leonard. I think he's an incredible basketball player, and he's just so good. But yo, Melvin, that's crazy that you said that, because as soon as he hit that fadeaway, I was like, yeah, it was so Carmelo. That's funny. I have nightmares with that shot. I'll never forget that shot. Every time I see Kawhi Leonard play against the Sixers, I'm just like, yeah, Melo's a different bag, but like, when was that, Nelson?
With the gravel pounding ambition of youth, torque vectoring corner control and center locking differential.
Before he went to Toronto, I don't know if I would have done that, given the fact that he was bound to go to LA at some point, and like we trade Ben Simmons for nothing, maybe a championship. And then is that you know, like, I can't believe a Kawhi didn't re-sign with Toronto. I mean, I can believe it, but like, it's just wild how the guy goes and wins Finals MVP and then just doesn't come back. I was kind of hurt too, but I don't think Jimmy Butler is the answer to this team. Like, I get his fourth quarter clutchness, but Tobias Harris has been that. Also, I just don't know, like, he doesn't shoot. And he's a worse shooter now than he's been in years. So, I don't know. I think it worked out well. Yeah, Rondo was a great pickup. Great pickup. I said that earlier in the stream. I think Rondo is a great pickup for him. I still miss him too. And yeah, Philly is all hell. But like, I really like this reiteration of the Sixers team that we have going on right now. And I'm glad everything happened the way it happened, including the Kawhi shot. I think that added a little bit of fuel to some fire and some guys that fuel was much needed. But the biggest thing that we've done is the Doc Rivers edition, especially after hearing Tobias Harris on JJ Redick's podcast talking about how it's really all Doc Rivers. Everything that's going on this year is Doc Rivers. Came in and set the roles of everyone.
Just better views. Still making an entrance. Just turning more heads.
You know?
Still your to-do list. Just getting more done. Still packing up. Just a little easier. The Chevy Silverado, making life's journey just better. Get a $4,250 cash allowance on all 2021 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
With an excellent first half, 8 of 10 from the floor for his 17 points. It brings us to tonight's bucket chart.
Yeah, and I don't like the Heat, which makes it hurt. But you're right, Uncle Phil. And a big thing, I think Embiid set the tone this year. Tobias Harris said that like the guys just noticed Embiid playing out of his damn mind, and his mentality was different, that it sparked everyone to be like, oh shit, this year could be the year. You know?
The Clippers, along with being the best three-point shooting team in the NBA, the best free throw shooting team.
Bend the post. I like this. Go to work. Okay.
Missing 3 so far in the first half. Ben Simmons got to tangle with man, and that's the reason for the whistle. The foul on Ben will be his first.
Doc Rivers never wears his mask. It cracks me up. I love it. Dude just has that shit around right here. He wears it as a choker.
Sixers with 6 turnovers to 4 for the Clippers. That time Harris unable to.
This is a tough game for Philly.
He's got 19 to lead everybody. The Clippers right now with their largest lead at 5 and 50 seconds.
Offensively, we're looking like we're struggling to find some fluidity. Maybe if Ben can shoot a 3.
Green here with a hot potato is going to chuck it up. A rebound taken by George.
And you said it was over. It shot right through my heart. Hey guys, I'm watching a new show on HBO called The Deuce. If you are 18 or older, watch that bad boy because it is freaking awesome. I am the definition of hooked on it. James Franco is so talented. He is, man. Doc Rivers is a great out of timeout play caller. So Brett Brown was good too, though. That was the only thing he was good at. Also, Doc Rivers just gets the best out of his guys. That's what a coach is, man. You know.
Here's that last offensive exchange with the Clippers. Kawhi turning the corner, and then
Did Kawhi just get a tech?
rotations late.
Something just happened.
And a technical has been called
Wait.
on Seth Curry. That last foul, by the way, I believe is on Paul George. That's what I thought. Anyway, coming up at halftime, Amy and the coach will be discussing the opening 24 minutes. I'm not sure why Seth Curry was arguing. Nonetheless, Sixers Halftime Live is being brought to you by your local Delaware.
Ben better hit these free throws. The Sixers halftime. Let's see if he makes them. He made one.
Go school tomorrow.
All right.
It's a Saturday night. Hang out with us. We're pretty cool.
What should I do during halftime, guys? Give me some suggestions.
You're cool. I don't know about me, man. Oh, please. I appreciate.
Give me some suggestions. Suggest to me some halftime activities.
Sixers down 5. It's the Clippers
Nelson.
76ers 60. Sixers halftime live. Brought to you by your local Delaware Valley Accurate
Sticks and
dealers.
stones.
Amy and the coach.
Sticks and stones. It's 11:06. Damn, that first half kind of went fast though. Last game went on forever. Last joke, yeah. You got like maybe one more, but it has to be really, really good. So, fellas, I'm trying to learn Spanish. Are any of you bilingual by any chance? I've realized in New York City, everyone is bilingual. Make a bowl of noodles. Ooh, I actually might go warm up some food. I'm getting Tad hungry.
At Founders Brewing, we asked ourselves, what if we brewed a beer perfect for any occasion? A beer that makes a weekday feel more like the weekend. And the weekend feel more like an adventure. Celebrating taste and flavor and life's simple pleasures. And what if we brewed a beer that could go where you go without slowing you down? Founders All Day IPA, low ABV and full flavor that goes where you go. Perfect for any occasion.
This is Ford Truck Month. Now is the time to get a great deal on Ford Ranger, Ford Super Duty, and the all-new 2020.
If you said it was over.
Best offers of the year and see what good Ford Tough can do for you. Welcome to the show, America. Now get an F-150 with 5250 and
Kawhi's got 19, bro. All right, I'm going to be back in like 35 seconds. Hopefully I don't undercook or overcook what I am about to heat up. Let me get out of my little man cave. 1, 2, 3. Woo. I had leg day today, guys, and my legs are hurting.
Experience the Xfinity Sports Zone, where you can find games, news, and highlights all in one place, right on your TV. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Click, call, or visit a store for details.
Don't leave money on the table, no matter your sport. The Predictor app has got you covered. Tens of thousands in cash prizes up for grabs. And it's free to play. Download the NBC Sports Predictor app powered by PointsBet now.
Taco Bell's quesadilla is back with its cheese stuffed shell. But there's nothing worse than overhype.
Here it is.
So we'll skip the speeches and the influencers. Cut the fanfare.
Man.
And the pyro.
Man.
So don't hold on to your seats. We're just here to tell you. The quesalupa's cheese stuffed shell is back. And we think
Of a woman with a broken heart. Told you. Look at that. Back in a jiffy.
This is Halftime Live, brought to you by your Delaware Valley Accurate dealers. Sixers down 5 at the Staples Center. They're shooting.
I got Vietnamese food tonight.
Points the paint and fast break points going the Clippers' way.
Look
We're going to
at
talk
that.
about how the Stars came out to play when Jim Lyman joins me after this on Halftime Live.
I'm David Kalaf. At Founders Brewing, we asked ourselves, what if we brewed a beer perfect for any occasion?
Vietnamese chicken.
A beer that makes a weekday feel more like
I had some, what do I have?
and the weekend feel more like an
Shit's
adventure.
spicy. What did I eat tonight?
Celebrating taste and flavor and life's simple pleasures.
Lo
What
mein.
if we brewed a beer that could go
Chicken
where
lo
you
mein.
go without
She was
slowing
so
you
good,
down?
bro. New York City has the best food in the world.
IPA, low ABV and full flavor that goes where you go. Perfect for any occasion.
Experience
So
the
good,
Xfinity
Nelson.
Sports Zone,
It's like
where you can find games, news,
they're just chicken bites. So they're spicy, like lemon zested, and then they're like spicy.
Now that's simple,
I love spicy
easy,
food.
awesome. Click,
It's
call, or
like
visit a
way
store
better
for
Chick-fil-A.
Don't leave money on the table, no matter your sport.
But I had
Predictor app has got you
chicken lo mein, chicken veggie lo mein tonight.
Cash prizes
So
up
good,
for
bro.
grabs every week, and it's free to play. Download the NBC Sports Predictor
I
app.
think the place was by Times Square, actually. I think.
Taco Bell's quesalupa is back with its cheese stuffed shell. But
Called
there's
Wok
nothing
Wok.
worse than overhype.
Here it is.
They just built a Chipotle next to my crib. Oh, Nelson. R.I.P. to your wallet, bro. Chipotle is like my all-time favorite food, like fast food. I love Mexican food so much. What do you got?
The quesalupa's cheese stuffed shell is back, and we think you'll like it.
Because of this, we built Escape with Ford.
What's the go-to order at Chipotle?
Because of this, we built Ford Edge with intelligent all-wheel drive. Because of this, we built Ford EcoSport to give you traction when and where you need it. And because Ford SUVs are built...
Is Aiden just out here commenting on my old YouTube videos during halftime while watching my stream?
Top safety pick with 0 for 60 plus 27.50 cash back, or lease for $165 a month. Sports bettors, are you ready?
Oh yeah, burrito bowl is banging. I always get the bowl and then like the tortilla underneath, so I can basically eat a burrito and the bowl, like you said. Oh yeah, I'm not a guac fan though. I don't like guac, but their queso is really good. There's places in Philly, Qdoba. I have not seen one out here in New York yet, but Qdoba is my go-to spot, bro. Their queso is like stupid good. It's just crack cocaine in a white sauce. So basically crack cocaine.
Putting people first by treating them right. So we're upping the benefits without upping the price. Introducing Magenta Max.
I don't know how these dudes do it, but they're fire.
How much smartphone data you use. Plus, get Netflix on us and taxes and fees included.
I don't. Guacamole is gross.
In fact, you'll pay more.
The texture for me is just no bueno.
Pay zero cost to switch. And bring your phone, we'll pay it off. Only at T-Mobile.
I hate halftime. Halftime to me is just blue balls. That's what it is. Qdoba is so fire, bro. That dog's sub. Yeah, too slimy for me. Ugh. Guacamole is like weird to me. It's a weird texture. I'm not for it. Especially when queso is an option. However, I never liked hummus until recently, so that's an upgrade for me. That's me growing.
Tobias Harris, he leads the way for the Sixers. We're going to talk about him when we
So,
return here on
there you
Sixers
go, Matt.
Halftime Live, brought to you by your Delaware Valley Acura dealers.
Reggie Miller chose to bubble out.
Spring is finally here, and you're just itching to upgrade your stuff. The best way to do that.
You live in the heart of New York. I can't move around like that, bro. Everyone is an asshole. Yeah. Well, little background story of me. I'm from Philadelphia, born and raised. I went to college in Bumble F, Pennsylvania. Located in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. I was a criminal justice major. I graduated college, decided to never do anything with my stupid degree because screw that. I woke up and chose happiness. I chose myself. I saved up for a year. Excuse me. And came to the city that I wanted to come to since I came here for the first time. So I moved to New York. I live in the financial district of Manhattan, which is Wall Street. And it is the greatest decision I've ever made in my life. I've never had fire guacamole. Apparently not. Apparently I've never had fire guacamole. I can stand by that statement. This is really spicy right now. PA is so nice. I hate it here in New York. PA is not nice.
Count on the name trusted in insurance for over 80 years.
You don't like New York because you're born and raised in New York, but New York, to people who don't know New York, it's like a dream. You gotta take advantage of the opportunity of New York. New York is where dreams come true. Especially for somebody who works towards it. Obviously, ambition's good, but it's all about execution, ladies and gentlemen. All about execution. Execution is everything.
So, are you ready?
If this is your physical therapist, maybe it's time for a new physical therapist.
I can't say enough about Blue Belt Physical.
And like,
They actually
PA is I appreciate Pennsylvania.
It's individualized approach. It's manual therapy. It's not a one size fits all.
I appreciate Pennsylvania because it's much more natural nature than New York. And by that I mean, like, I love New York's nature because it's architectural. You know, it's very buildings and man-made shit. That's beautiful. That is now nature of New York, and the way evolution is changed in New York City specifically with animals around humans because of how we interact. It's very interesting. But Pennsylvania is very trees, and I mean, you guys know you're from Philly or from PA.
Different ways to aim. You know, shoots a few 3 balls, takes somebody off the dribble. Here's going to get a little pick from Ben. Goes off the pick for a 3-point jumper.
He's going against Paul George.
Jim Lynam is the worst.
Yep.
I mean, that man.
See the back down move here just to get a little tight, little shoulder shake.
I don't know.
Goes off that right shoulder that time. When you get to
Plus, New York has some of the best food ever.
Jackson had nothing there, and then this is a nice turnaround here.
Again, a terrific pass by Ben, but again, gets to Tobias. He catches it, number 1. He's got that nice touch when he's in tight. You know, not right at the rim, 10 feet.
Like, Jim Lynam looks like he can just pass out and die at any second watching him.
He's leading the way with 17. Kawhi has 19. It's been a battle.
Can we get back to the game,
down 5.
please?
It is the second half. Here's 3 of Tobias' 17. Second half between the Sixers and the Clippers from the Staples Center coming up.
Join us this summer for.
This is gonna go right through me in like an hour. New York to me is like so perfect because like every time you step out of the house is like there's something new, and like every different area is so much different. Like the boroughs are much different. Like Manhattan, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, Harlem. I mean, Harlem's not a borough, but you get my point.
6.7 million motor vehicle accident.
Yeah, about the tournament right now. What do you guys' thoughts on the way the tournament's playing now? I've lost a lot of money on it. I don't know about you guys.
The lawyer has built a reputation for aggressive, thorough, thoughtful representation. We know how the system works. We don't back down to insurance companies, and we get results with juries.
Wait, what was the Baylor score? What was the Baylor Villanova score?
27-27. My Philly lawyer, when winning matters most.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
I think I won that.
Joining in.
Decisions.
I think I won that.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard
I
someone
did win
say,
that.
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as you face the fear.
Yeah, UNC got absolutely pounded in the first round. I personally don't think they should have made the tournament to begin with, so I'm not really against that. All right, better put all my money on something.
Your Philadelphia area local Chevy dealers. Visit ChevyDealer.com. And by
You guys think Gonzaga is going to win by 13 and a half?
Sportsbook app. And new customers can get a deposit bonus up to $1,000. Use promo code BELL and bet with the only
158 seems high.
sportsbook app that matters.
What's the Houston score?
Big little
Houston
push by
Syracuse
the
score.
Clippers to end that second quarter. Leaves the home team
Which
up 5
sport
here
do you
at
think?
the break
Houston up
from our
12.
studios.
Damn
at
it.
Wells
I knew
Fargo
I should
Center.
have taken
I'll
it.
have to Abby, Mark
Give me an
Simon,
under
Tobias
two.
Harris, and Ben Simmons helping the Sixers greatly. The Sixers could probably use a good third score.
Yeah, they can. And what we've seen so far is the facilitating from Tobias Harris. He's been getting guys involved, not just finishing, but also having the offense go through him. So that's
How many
a good
assists
sign.
does
Let's see
Tobias
whether or not the Clippers try to get their
4,
offense
not
to
bad.
go through other people.
Let's take
Great
another
dunk
look
by
at
Ben.
that powerful connection presented by Xfinity X-Fi Internet.
And
that's
you
more
said
than
it was over. You shot right through my All right, I'm going to go Alabama tomorrow.
Tobias with 4 early assists.
I'm putting all my money on it. There we go, boys. Let's all root for Alabama to win by at least 6.5 tomorrow.
Marks him off. Here on NBC Sports Philadelphia, the Sixers and the Clippers getting set to begin the third quarter.
Will I fall?
For tonight's Indeed
Or will I fly?
It features Tobias
Heal my soul.
excellent in the first half.
Fulfill
Over
my
his last 10
heart.
games.
Cross my
Figures that are actually
heart.
pretty close
And
to what he has
die
delivered so far
with
this
my
season.
life.
That is a look at our Indeed player resume.
Count it up. Count it up. Count it up. Count it. Yeah. All right, let's get the second half rolling, huh? What do you guys say?
Clippers have it as we begin the third quarter. Paul George had an
Da da
excellent
da da da. It's the deal. Mudda mudda. G.
ball with Kawhi Leonard. Supplying 31 of the Clippers' 65 points at intermission.
Bobby Shmurda. Layup.
Reggie Jackson. That's been a large part of his game throughout his NBA career, those floaters.
Well, you can see the speed he has, too. It just goes right by Danny Green.
Yeah, Seth has not been.
Defense there with a nice soft touch.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. But Mike Scott.
Mike Scott open for a three. And Seth Curry fouling Jackson. And for Curry,
Seth Curry is just like defensively, he's obviously not good because like he's a Penguin. But we're gonna need him to shoot the ball well, come playoff time especially. What do you guys think about these Sixers jerseys? I kind of like them. I originally wasn't a huge fan, but I do kind of like them a lot actually. Danny, turn around, bro.
left after his junior season.
Paul George, rebound, great rebound, Ben.
Zubats once again attacking the offensive glass. At 9 rebounds
Seth?
at halftime. There's Curry for three.
Bro.
Pieces have gotten 2 outs and looks for threes. Scott and Curry unable to
Nelson more than anything. I need those AI jerseys, but Chris Heck will never allow the Sixers to wear them again. He's made that abundantly clear because he hates freedom and he hates happiness in Philadelphia.
There's that pick and roll again. Able to split a bunch of defenders.
Kawhi Leonard's hair is weird. Like, I really like cornrows, but like the edges that he has around here are just like. Nah, maybe I'm cool with it. He hates freedom and happiness and dead, yeah. If he didn't, he would bring back the black jerseys. Or at least like a reiteration of it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be the exact same shit, but bro. The fans want it, the players want it, bring it back. It's an easy dub. This Clippers team's good. I like watching them play. They just have 2 different dudes who just can blow up at any point. Some pretty decent complimentary pieces, too. Bobby Shmurda for 3. Ooh. Game is getting out of hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Jackson hits the 3. And a nice little spurt by the Clippers to begin the second half.
This is Ford Truck Month.
Not loving this third quarter. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, this shit's really getting out of hand, boys. To be honest, like I just think that, you know, JoJo brings back a totally different type of dog-eat-dog mentality. You know, he's arguably the most dominant center in the league since, you know, Shaquille O'Neal back in the early 2000s. But JoJo, to me, is maybe the most talented big man of all time. I would just very much like to see him really, you know, stay healthy throughout his career a little bit more than he's done in the beginning of it. Because if I talk like this, like all the time, would you guys at all want to listen to me? Because I feel like this is just one of the most annoying accents of all time. See? Oh, you want a Boston accent? How about them apples? The Boston accent it's so similar to the New York accent But the difference is just I think you probably can hear it. The hear it really. It's just I'm not too good at it, but it's very similar to the New York accent. But the O's and the A's, the vowel sounds are much different. And then there's like the Philly accent, which ironically I cannot do to save my life. But it's like water, John, hoagie. I don't, Nelson. I can do a lot, but my Chinese accent's not good. What's a schmuck? I have no idea. I don't know what did I say that? A schmuck, maybe. Hey, this guy's a schmuck over here. A schmuck's just like a lazy fuck. Pardon my parler français. Eh oui, oui, monsieur. Yeah, it's just like a lazy piece of shit.
Sixers president of basketball operations,
Like a sleazy dude, slob. What other accents can I do? My down south accent's not too bad. I done talked like this times, but it's all about the S's and really rolling this sound. It's kind of like the Matthew McConaughey. You know, McConaughey really does have that S sound. Cause I mean, he is from Texas. So, okay, Seth Curry with the nice layup. Down south is a much slower tone than there is in the Midwest, which is a very similar accent, but it's just quicker. I don't want to say more educated, but it has a little bit more of an intelligent speed to it. And then, Minnesota. Yeah. Minnesota. I can't do impressions to save my life, Nelson. Unfortunately, I wish. But I can't. I can't do a single impression. I can do the Robert De Niro "You Talking to Me" scene pretty well, though. But that's only because he has such a New York accent. And we both have similar noses. Ben, bro, look at the...
Breaking it free as well off the miss and a foul on the floor. Big fella again.
Okay, Ben, with the hustle. You talking to me? Huh? No one else here. You must be talking to me. Are you talking to me?
Watch big fella's right arm.
No, it's Zubats.
Yeah.
That was a foul.
So see if Teron Lue doesn't go back to Patrick Patterson.
Defense has got to keep us in this, bro. Shake Milton, too. I think we're going to need to play Shake a little bit more than we've been saying him.
That replay, it looked like Morris was more guilty than Zubats. I can kind of understand.
And you say, I don't know why I got a Big Sean song stuck in my head because I can't stand that, man.
That's not worthy of a foul.
Toby! Oh, yeah, Tobes. Tobesias. Tobias Harris. Mike Tyson to Tobias Harris. Yeah, man. So super grateful. Ben Simmons, great steal, bro. Oh, God, he's going to go right at him. Ben. What is this, CYL? What are you doing, bro? God. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Defense. What do you guys think about the Eagles trade? I'm interested to see if any of you like this, the Eagles like that.
Sixers -2 in the turnover.
Danny Green. I would really appreciate another scorer. I wish we had George Hill out there tonight. That's a great extra pass. Kawhi, what are you doing, bro?
Who wants the three? It's going to be George with a rather healthy one. And down it goes for his first three-pointer of the game.
Steelers all day, cuz. What you talking about? You said, hey, fuck the Eagles. I'm going Steelers all day, cuz. Big Ben Roethlisberger. Hey, whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote, as the great Andre 3000 would once say. This game is getting out of hand. It's a great take, though. Jeez, get a rebound. Thank you.
Pretty good second effort there from Mars.
Yo, you guys see Vincent Poirier signed with some team out in Shanghai, I think? I found that hilarious. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but that is some funny shit to me. Some funny shit. That man's going to be third stringing out in a team in Shanghai where he's the tallest dude by like 3 inches.
Thankless job of trying to block out Dwight Howard underneath. I wish him well.
How much time do you think it took to put Dwight Howard's hair into those braids? That's got to be just a long process. Right? It's just me. See, I wake up, I wet my hair, and I put it in a bun. It's the amount. Even though I don't know if you guys have long hair, but like, bro, having your hair up in a bun all the time, that shit hurts. Isn't that weird? Like, you can't feel your hair, but you can like feel it pulling. Dwight Howard just made both free throws, guys. I have not seen that in my lifetime.
He needs 9 to pass Scottie Pippen for 61st on the NBA's all-time scoring list.
He has been in this building
Good defense.
comfortable with the lights, rims.
Dwight's kind of been playing well against Ben.
Atmosphere here for shooters. Nice post up.
Yep, indeed. And Mars just
We're not throwing a tech on that. Bro, I hate the refs. They despise Dwight Howard.
I wouldn't call that a basketball play, would you?
Ooh, I see Doc Rivers looking clean. That's a nice sweater. Maybe I should put that sweater on, Nelson.
Dwight Howard got thrown out for a whole lot less than that.
Against the Clippers, players under review.
You see the deep post up, Morris.
I hate Marcus Morris, bro. I hate him and his brother. And they're both Philly guys. Maybe that's why I hate him. Because I always hate going up against Kyle Lowry. Just because the pure competitive nature that man possesses. Which is all respect at the end of the day. I got crazy respect for Kyle Lowry. But, like, going up against him is just a bitch. That Raptors team was so good, by the way, guys.
Both got T's.
Marcus Morris.
Playing with a 6 different NBA team. And a flagrant one, we believe, will be called here on Marcus Morris.
Yeah, definitely want to be tough guys. Sort of like the beginning of Mike Scott until Mike Scott realized, like, he's not really about that life. And he stopped, like, trying to be like that.
You're from North Philly, and you tend to be...
I just don't like the Morris brothers because I just oftentimes I really don't think that they back up what they preach. Which is fine, you know, like whatever. Dudes are in the NBA for a damn reason. I love how Rondo's showing out on the court. Him and Howard are boys. They dapped up. That's sweet. He did fight a bunch of Eagles fans. I forgot about that. He's saying what's up to Pat Bev.
Yep, Patrick Beverly. He's missing his 8th straight with a sore right knee.
Funny. Oh my God, Kawhi's smiling. Good for him.
So Dwight Howard back to the line after the flagrant
All right, my hair's got to come out. Damn it, Dwight. The one free throw you got to make. Oh, back to the line he goes.
Sixers coming into this game 10-1.
So nice to really just let my hair down, you know?
Coming in overtime at home to Milwaukee.
Bro, Pat Bev is wearing my rent around his neck. He's actually wearing a lot more than just my rent around his neck. I just remembered how much my rent is. Rondo, you got some on your sweatshirt, bro. Can you take that off?
Has had his share of issues.
Korkmaz? Of course not.
Living in the same place you lived
I mean, I used to watch McGregor fight sometimes, but I'm not. Oh my God! But I'm not really like a UFC guy. What's the fight tonight? I wonder if I know either of the guys. You said it was over.
It seems to me that along with knocking down perimeter jump shots, the
shot right through my eye.
Effort to really put the ball.
Now you let these O's tear what we had right up. Ooh, I was so mad. Should have saw it coming right from this. I don't know how I know these words. I don't even have it on my phone. Beware, beware, beware of a woman with a broken heart. Nah, screw that. Beware of a man with a broken heart. I'm gonna change that song. That was me like 5 months ago. Post breakup, I was like, shit, my life sucks. And then all of a sudden, I just became the man. And I was like, cool. Let me start working on myself instead.
We are slowly trudging through this third quarter.
That sounds absolutely hilarious, Nelson. I know nothing about either guys, but based off the description, I'm probably going to go for the first guy to win that fight.
And quickly, 14 fouls now, and we have a whistle here, a call against the Sixers.
Corn-fed white dude from Ohio. I'm still laughing at that.
Both teams now, not even 5
Hey,
minutes gone in the third, are at the team foul
corn is
limit.
good.
Here we have an offensive
Sucks,
foul
can't
call
digest
on
it.
Ben
Reggie Jackson's so swaggy with those shoes. Dude really woke up, chose 2 colors. As much as I hate Marcus Morris too, he'd be pretty solid on the Sixers.
He is the 5th Clipper in double figures now with 10.
So good off the dribble or standstill shooter, Mr. Morris.
We need to let Shake Milton rock way more than we're doing right now. I do like Tobias in the post, especially against Bobby Shmurda. That man weighs 180 pounds. Stop calling fouls. That's what I get for saying the first half on fast.
There's the ball being swung Batum to Morris. 2 dribble attack. Picked it up before.
You should beware, beware, beware.
So the Clippers now in the penalty.
Come on, Toby, knock this down.
For Tobias Harris, his first free throws of the game.
Excellent. Remember when the Sixers used to have that? I don't know if they still do.
Free throws.
Right, with all the posting up he's done, absolutely.
Yeah, the drives, getting to the cup.
I like these Sixers
A little
jerseys.
surprising.
I'm not sure how I feel about like the font. Kind of strange.
Yeah.
But I like it.
You got guys out on the floor that have, like Batum, he hasn't really done much. Clocking minutes.
Ooh, my stomach.
Doc
You all right?
Rivers, who coached the Clippers for 7 seasons.
Fun fact, guys. Do you know who Doc Rivers first coached with?
Just from my mind's eye, it seems like there's a lot of the same stuff that they ran last year with Jackson with that layup.
Interesting. It's going to be a blocking
Stop
foul.
calling
More
fouls.
free throws as Paul George
Please.
is whistled.
Just let the game go.
Shouldn't be too much of a shocker.
I gotta turn on my air conditioning, but I don't feel like getting out. It's right there.
That man being one of them.
Hey Siri, turn on my air conditioning.
It looks like you haven't set up any home care accessories.
Doc Rivers before the game recounting the fact that back in 2003
Nope.
he coached
Orlando Magic, Nelson. Shut up.
He went over him and said, you know what? You're going to be a coach in the future. When you retire, you come with me. I'll get you a job. And they got him a job with the Boston Celtics. Danny Ainge made a special position for him. And that got him into coaching.
How about that? Man of his word. I like that. Sometimes when a door opens for you, it's always nice as you're walking through to just leave it open for the next guy.
I hate refs.
Got a foul here now on Dwight Howard.
This game's like a snail right now.
And I'll stand corrected. The Sixers actually had a foul to give. Now they're at the team foul limit. We are almost halfway through the third.
I just looked at that. It's like, wow, we're only halfway through.
Ben's a crazy athlete. Like a very crazy athlete. And plus, he's 6'10".
His usual bothersome self.
You cannot let up.
What do you guys think about Evan Fournier to the Celtics? I don't know if you guys heard my
Still got to know where he is.
my video or my stream last time talking about it.
By the way, we always quote per minute because he only plays about 18, 19 a game. He leads the NBA in deflections per minute. That time, good defense on George, who missed from beyond.
George Hill, one thing I love about him. What a dunk. Holy shit. One thing I love about George Hill that I think is going to be really good in Philadelphia is he is a very, very good half-court player.
Staring at the basketball, Ben with the cut.
Now we have an offensive foul being called here against the Clippers.
How can they both not like the call? Ben didn't like it, nor Morris. I'm curious to see what this one is. Ben on that cut. Here's Leonard in that last exchange.
Yeah, they're going to call the moving
I
screen.
mean, I don't hate that call, though. I mean, that could have been an offensive foul. I mean, obviously it sucks because Ben Simmons stole it, but You know, that one hurt. I wanted him way more than Hill, but Hill's drawing on me. Oh, I think for Philadelphia's standpoint was like it was really good. I think the George Hill pickup is better than the Evan Fournier pickup because the backup playmaking is such a problem in Philly. That being said, two second-round picks. I mean, I would have traded that shit in a heartbeat for Evan Fournier. And weird because like Orlando's valuing their players, and I feel like you could have gotten way more for Evan Fournier. And it's just I didn't like that move on Orlando's standpoint, but I love that move for Boston. And I think if Boston gets scored, dang, that's going to be a huge week.
Let's go places.
Huge.
Experience the Xfinity Sports Zone, where you can find games, news, and
Huge.
highlights all in one place.
Cause I'm like
Now that's simple, easy.
not worried about Boston, but at the same time I don't want to see Boston in the first round of the goddamn playoffs, man. I don't want that.
Got you covered. Tens of thousands in cash prizes up for grabs every week, and it's free to play. Download the NBC Sports Predictor app powered by PointsBet now.
Sports bettors, are you ready?
You should beware. I'm turning my roommate into a good boyfriend. He's now taking pictures of his girlfriend. As he should, you know? As he should. I doubt we'll see Boston. Yeah. I mean, as the playoffs are right now, it's 1-8.
So, are you ready?
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
Do I go out tomorrow? I don't know.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be
I don't know.
afraid.
as long as you face the
Yeah, but like, you don't think Boston's gonna be top 2 in that tournament?
Count on the name trusted in insurance.
You know what I mean?
80 years.
Who are they going to be playing against? Charlotte, probably, even though they're the 4 seed right now because they have no more LaMelo. I'll take Boston in that. Toronto, arguably, they're at 11 right now, but
We love our Chevy.
I mean, I think Miami's there right now, but I expect Miami to climb out. Indiana, Boston's going to beat Indiana. Is that a one and done thing, by the way? Oh, really? Is that roster full? Or are we doing moves now? No, I don't think so. I think we got one more. Because we signed Mason Jones to a 2-way.
So the officials, led by Tony Brothers, the crew chief. And now here is
one game. That's going to be so
Tony
fun.
Brothers, I believe, to
They still lose the timeout, but Leonard's on the line for 2.
And I think what we have here is no foul on Marcus Morris and possibly a foul on Ben Simmons.
Ruling on the floor is that it's ruling on the floor is there is a foul on Simmons on the play. The play was challenged. The challenge was successful. The Clippers still lose their timeout. Leonard will be on the line for 2 shots.
Well, there you go.
So Ben is now charged with a foul. Mason Jones, he's a good shooter. A lot of Houston guys I saw were pissed that they lost him.
With Kawhi Leonard, and he's going to be called for a foul. You can hear Simmons saying, or asking, I guess, rhetorically, how do you go from accidentally blowing the whistle, calling me for a foul? Anyway, Kawhi Leonard ends up at the line.
Kind of like being able to hear these guys chat to each other and the officials.
He said, "Let me live."
Yeah, that's the one quote-unquote advantage of not.
This game is excruciating to watch right now, Nelson. Like, genuinely excruciating. I don't really know too much about Mason Jones. He went to Arkansas. I'm pretty sure he played with Isaiah Joe, but I'm interested to watch more of him, see what he's doing.
Simmons a clear advantage on Jackson. Nothing doing.
At first, it was a 10-day contract, but they booped it up. Shake, go and do your thing, bro. Please.
And another whistle. Now we have a foul inside on Nick Batum, I believe. And again, more free throws.
Bro, just stop calling fouls.
Here's the play in question. The one that led to Ben's foul. Where is the foul? Like, I get, like Ben, I don't understand that. It looked like he got all ball, too. Like, the ball was dislodged for Kawhi.
Well, the only thing I'll say is we're only looking at that one angle. They have many different angles that they can look at the play, at the replay center in Secaucus.
Bro, it's not even...
And that may have revealed, one of the angles may have revealed a foul on Simmons. Anyway.
That first half was so fast. This third quarter is so slow. Another thing. I don't understand the loss of timeout if your challenge is successful. Doesn't make sense to me. Good hustle, Shake.
Now we have a whistle period, several whistles. Teron Lue, whose coaching challenge was successful a few moments ago.
No, don't you lose it if it's successful too?
Trying to shovel pass it to Dwight. Clipper defenders got in the way.
The only whistle just to signify that the ball was out of
Good rebound. Mike Scott wide open.
Mike Scott back into the game. It's for 3. Scott 1 for 5 from beyond.
He is. Oh, really? I'm an idiot then. Don't listen to me. God damn, I hate Mike Scott. Batum for 3? You need to get shooters who can shoot open. At least Korkmaz.
Simmons blows by Batum and throws down 15 for Ben.
Ben's trying to bring down the freaking backboard.
Hard cuts that time with the hard drive.
Terrence Mann's a good ball player, dude.
Otherwise, pretty tough Clipper defense.
I see a little bit of Maxey and Shake in him for sure.
A shade under 51%. Terrence Mann, it was a real problem in the first half, continues to be a problem.
What a bonus this young man has been. Just put him in the corner when all else fails. Kick it to him with very little time left.
Got to make that extra pass to White. Stop going to the line, bro. You don't make free throws, and I'm trying to get this game over with. Terrence Mann from Florida State.
Been really good as we take a look at that Ben drive on Batum. Kawhi late to come over. That's how you finish 2-5. Kawhi wanting none of that. Right.
Please, Dwight Howard, make these free throws. Okay.
Reggie Jackson. Patrick Patterson, first time in the second half.
Okay. Okay.
In there for the point guard, Reggie Jackson. Kawhi Leonard, he could certainly
Wow.
get them into the
Look at Dwight Howard.
Batum as well.
It's like J.J. Redick from Iran.
Howard making free throws, Mark. How about that? 7 of 10.
Yeah,
70%.
I stream 7 o'clock games. If I can watch the game, I'll stream it. These 10 p.m. games hurt.
In there, it can be effective. Leonard against Thibault. And Matisse fouls him. And 2 more at the line for Leonard. His 10th and 11th free throws of the game.
I feel like Matisse gets darker every single game.
He's just trying to apply pressure and move his feet.
Yeah, this game is not having fun watching this basketball game.
Keep up with the 76ers wherever you are with the official mobile app sponsored by Verizon. You can visit the Apple App Store.
Having a hard time enjoying this.
Download today.
But fourth quarter will come around. They'll stop doing this bullshit. I rewatched the UConn San Diego State game with Kemba versus Kawhi. Kemba dropped like 34. He's really good at basketball, especially in college. Quite a good game, but it wasn't like that. It's crazy how much he's improved over the years, actually.
Indeed, Simmons, did he hook him?
How many is that on Ben? He's got to have 4.
Well, the drop step was okay, but was there some extra contact on that post-up play? Because it didn't look like there was anything to me. Watch right here. Here comes it. He's going to take a middle and then.
Yeah, it's a foul.
Oh, okay.
That's a foul.
Yeah. Tough to see that in live action, but man, the elbow. Yes, man, getting a piece.
That's going to leave a mark.
Just the brutish chin of man beating up on Ben's elbow.
Tyrese Maxey on the floor for the first time, the rookie out of Kentucky.
Interesting lineup we have here. No shooting.
Clippers began to seize control at the end of the second quarter. Clearly in control.
But that, yo, like, bro, yeah, Shake's trying to eat. Shake eats when Shake has to, but like, why can't we let Shake eat when other dudes are on the court? Shake Milton is a dog, bro. Let him be a dog all the time, not just when we have to have him to be a dog. You know what I mean?
Patrick
Patterson, that's a 3.
Patterson, a big man who's always been able to shoot from the outside.
Well, every time
Can't win.
Clippers have triple penetrated, good things have happened.
Good work, Shake. Nice move.
Or bad things if you're the Sixers, as Milton now has 15 off the bench.
Defense has been struggling for sure. Good look.
Nice look for Batum.
Wow, that was a great pass by Terrence Mann.
Well done by Terrence Mann. Has been excellent for the Clippers off the bench in this game.
Young fellas picking the
Terrence Mann's having a good game.
apart. That was a great look.
Howard, deep post position on man, is clearly overmatched there.
I love that, like, they just so blatantly foul Dwight Howard every time he catches the ball because they know, like, man, rather 1 than 2.
12 times in this game.
That's a great look right there. Man going from right to left and just lulling the defenders asleep. Dwight Howard off of his man Batum. Was really not a man assigned.
Okay, Dwight. JJ Redick at the line.
Now the Buick drive of the game.
And it's going to be 2-5. Nice little crossover. Defense late getting there. And Simmons, your Buick drive of the game.
Dwight Howard to JJ Redick from the line.
So I'm kind of still holding out hope. Free throws by Ben and Dwight are going down. That can't be a bad thing. That's got to be a good sign of things to come.
No doubt.
Good defense. Good closeout.
Howard running Batum off the three-point line, but Nick Batum having his way anyway.
5 years ago, that dude was nice.
Yes.
I don't know what happened, but that dude was nice.
Shake, buddy.
Got older.
Yeah, he did. Batum did.
I mean, he's not old, but 13 years in the league.
Yeah, it's tougher to, I guess, maintain that fire burning when Charlotte gives you a lump of money. Batum,
yeah, he did get paid, no doubt.
Yeah, Batum got paid, and it seemed like after that, things just kind of tailed off a little.
He does. That's why I said he reminds me of Maxey, because they kind of look the same. They have the same hair.
Got about a 5-second difference here between the clocks.
I don't think Maxey touched the ball when he was in, by the way.
Get something going to the cup here. Feel good about yourself. Watch the ball go through the hoop.
Mike Scott?
Scott for 3.
Bro.
Milton scrambling for the miss. A whistle during that scramble and a Clipper foul.
Mike Scott, make a shot. God, this game is just becoming difficult to watch. I just rhymed.
Rebound. Shake first to it, it appears, and man who's got the possession can't understand why.
Shake?
Sixers certainly getting.
You should beware, beware, beware of a woman with a broken arm.
Free throw for Shake Milton. It'll be the 27th for the Sixers. That's above their average. And of course, they're playing this game once again without Joel Embiid, who leads the NBA, attempting about 11 free throws per game.
I'm still holding out some hope, Melvin. Maybe Tobias can get like a big fourth quarter. You know what I mean? You know. But it's been rough, man. This is just a rough game to watch. It's only 13, which is not terrible, but a game like this was bound to happen soon too. You know what I mean? If I see this AI commercial one more time.
I'm talking faster bets, withdrawals, and rewards. How about an easier app, easier parlays, and of course, see for yourself why bettors prefer PointsBet. So, are you ready?
At Founders Brewing, we asked ourselves, what if we brewed a beer perfect for any occasion?
You guys like my video today? How do you guys feel about it?
And the weekend feel more like an adventure. Celebrating taste and flavor and life's simple pleasures. And what if we brewed a beer that could go
Amen to that, Melvin.
without slowing you
Amen to that. That's absolute facts.
Founders All Day IPA, low ABV and full flavor that goes where you go. Perfect for any occasion.
We switched.
I switched to Chevy.
We switched.
I switched for more room.
I switched for my family. For adventure.
We love our Chevy.
I switched to Chevy.
Talking about the Sixers in the buyout market.
Trucks and SUVs. It's no wonder people are switching to Chevy year after year.
I'm never switching back.
Current qualified competitive lessees can get this Trax all-wheel drive for around $99 a month. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Roto World is now NBC Sports Edge. One stop for everything fantasy.
Appreciate you, Melvin.
Sports betting.
I don't really know what makes a good video anymore.
Plus the day-to-day and always play with confidence.
I shall be honest with you. Bro, Otto Porter would be perfect. Especially in a game like tonight, man. Look at Mike Scott. Look at the shit that's going on there. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
Ollie, you said it earlier. Phillies open
I got a dislike on it. That's cool.
Start your season
That's what I'm talking about.
with Phillies pregame live. That'll be at 1 o'clock. And then as soon as the
Something
game
about,
ends, Phillies
like-
post-game live brings it all home. Opening day coverage on NBC Sports Philadelphia, NBC 10, and the My Team app.
Getting dislikes just makes me laugh. I'm like, I hurt you.
Along with Abden Abbey, Mark Suma bringing you the
All right.
76ers and the LA Clippers.
Tyrese Maxey with his first touch of the night. Dribbling the ball up the court. Tyrese Maxey's guarding Tyrese Maxey. That's another fact. Tyrese? Oh. Oh, I love haters. Haters are my moat to Vaders. Matisse, big three. Yo, low key, that is a really good sign of YouTube growth. I'll never forget the two videos. One I made on the Knicks that got like 30 dislikes, and the other one on Rudy Gobert and the Jazz that got a shit ton too.
Zubats is back in there with his 4 personal fouls. George is sent to the wood.
I hate that the Jazz are doing well. Over and over again. I keep taking it again. Yo, do you think YouTube would be mad if I played music over this right now? Or do you think they would even know? Jazz fans are the worst. The worst, bro. Like, they make me just... they make me so mad. They're all racist. I was going to Google something and now I forget. Oh. Sixers have a game and a half lead over Brooklyn. I like that. Milwaukee, 2-game losing streak. Uh-oh.
Why would that be? Not quite sure. Like, why are we? Like,
Yeah, you think the Knicks are going to stay at 5, or do you think they're going to be like a 7, 8, 9, 10?
Philadelphia, we would have had that covered.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Scott Rigo would have
Interesting.
had his charges out there as
Let me say,
comes up with a
oh, good
steal.
D.
The Clippers back defensively.
Matisse.
Matisse gliding in.
Well,
Howard,
good try.
and he was fouled once again. So
Melvin, shoot me a link of your music.
13 and 14 coming up here for Dwight Howard. And the 14 free throws would establish a season high for him. Dwight Howard.
The Heat have lost 6 in a row.
1 year when
They
he
have
was with
no energy,
Orlando.
and their defense
And
is
1
not
year
good.
when he was with the Lakers, he attempted 39 free throws in a game. Can you imagine? Well,
All right, so here's my thing, guys. I think the Knicks will too. Here's my thing. Who's finishing out with a worse record, the Magic at 15 and 30 or the Pistons at 12 and 33?
But he's been really, really good today. There hasn't been any
Dwight Howard actually leads the NBA in offensive fouls.
able to keep him out of the painted area once a shot goes up. We know about his tenacity getting there.
Set. I mean, bet. Say less. Slash bet.
Do anything about it.
Howard for the record 9 of 14.
I would really like to see the Kings in a play-on game. Good defense. All right, let's push it.
Unfinished business for him.
Good work, Tyrese.
Five will try to get it to Howard, and we have a whistle and an offensive foul being called here. Quickly the other way is Terrence Mann. He continues to punish the Sixers. Guy who averages
Oh,
5.5
seeing Dwight Howard up.
per game, now with 18.
Sounds about right.
And a technical has been called as well. It was either on Doc or Dwight Howard. One of the two as we take a look at Mann on that drive. And this might have been Dwight because he was still chirping at the officials along the baseline. You see Dwight right there. Yep.
That's just something you get when you get Dwight Howard on your team.
Howard called for the offensive foul a few moments ago.
Well, he's had quite the collection of technical fouls since he's.
Yeah, you get fined like $15K every time you get a T. That's how much money he has.
Wow. Dwight Howard ejected for the second straight game. LA has not been kind to him.
Well, I think you get to the point where it's past comical and it's just ridiculous. You know, what's going on? You got your big fella Joel Embiid hurt. Everyone knows that. You've all of a sudden now been promoted, elevated to a much more important role. Act like it.
He finishes with 9 points, all 9 points coming from the line, 11 rebounds. And you could go back to Mike Scott, or you could put Paul Reed in the game.
Football read the game.
Well, we just talked about the advantage that the Sixers have. It's not that there's a disadvantage with him out of the game. It's just that there was an advantage right now. There was nobody in black and white that could stop him inside. Whether it was rebounding, putbacks.
I think Sam Cassell is going to make a really good head coach one day.
And you heard what the coach, that man,
Maybe next year.
said when he was assessing last game's behavior, said it was clownish, selfish. I wonder what he's going to think about this.
George, by the way, with 19.
Help him. Thank you, Tobias.
And the Sixers
For
going
three?
small here. Tobias Harris is back into the game. So no Mike Scott, no Paul Reed.
This is a really big possession.
Mark are just not
We need to get a stop.
look. Just couldn't connect.
Zubats, his first bucket after missing his first 4. He's been attacking the offensive glass all night. He's got 10 rebounds, and now the Sixers find themselves trailing by 16.
You talking about the refs or the Nets? Nice job, Toby.
He hasn't shot it in a while, which you got to ask yourself.
Because the refs are very
He
bad.
had 17 at halftime. Now he's got 20.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, I don't like the addition of LaMarcus Aldridge for Brooklyn. So, like, I don't really completely agree there. I think the buyout market's good. I think Blake Griffin's overrated. I think LaMarcus Aldridge is overrated. I think Blake Griffin kind of sucks. Actually, he's just not a great basketball player anymore. So it's like whatever.
How do you go away from him after he's the hottest man in the gym?
So I'm not really against it. It makes better teams good. Good teams better, I should say. So.
Paul George all the way to the cup and a timeout, Doc Rivers.
Like Andre Drummond, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Blake Griffin are not going to be these huge additions, but they'll work. But like these players aren't stars, so they're rotational pieces that are going to get 15 to 20 minutes a night. You know, like the Sixers took advantage of it with Marco Bellinelli a couple years ago. He was huge. I don't think Blake Griffin's averaging 7 points a game for Brooklyn. So, like, those dudes aren't what makes the teams what they are. But I see what you're saying. Like, it's one thing if there's, like, a genuine superstar that's, like, buy me out. But that doesn't happen.
Or for Rosa, it's a sunlit studio downtown. For Trish and Tom,
What? I'm confused now.
Before they know it. And for Linda, it's a new website that moves people and product. Money is personal for you, so it's personal for us. Fulton Bank.
I'm about to fall asleep with my eyes open.
Switched to Chevy.
All right, let's check some scores.
I switched for more room. I switched for my family. For adventure.
We love our Chevy.
I got you. Let's check it out. Cavs beating the Kings. That's a low-scoring game. Would have taken the under on that one. Wizards poop on the Pistons. Knicks beat the Bucks. Wow. Obi Toppin is terrible, by the way. I don't want to watch some stupid video. I don't want to watch the video. Mitch Robinson played 6 minutes, but he got hurt. Alec Burks played 41 minutes.
And the 2020 Kona Electric named Best Electric Vehicle by U.S. News and World Report. All with a 10-year, 100,000-mile hybrid battery.
Nerlens Noel played a lot. D Rose, welcome back. Daniel quickly struggled, and they still won that game. Who played for Milwaukee? No Giannis. Well, there you go. No Giannis, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, or Dante DiVincenzo. The whole team just didn't play. Yeah, Obi Toppin's been really bad. And it's not even his fault. It's just that Tom Thibodeau does not play rookies if your name isn't Emmanuel quickly. They played Axel Trupane, Sam Merrill for 27 and 28 minutes, respectively. Jordan Nwora played 36 minutes and scored 21 points. Thanasis Antetokounmpo played 37 minutes, guys. Thanasis Antetokounmpo, the brother of Giannis, played 37 minutes for Milwaukee at a double-double. Actually, had a really, really, really good game. They played Diakite, too. I like Diakite in the G League. Rockets beat the Timberwolves by 22. That is ridiculous. I don't want to watch a video every time I check a score. I'm sorry. Kelly Olynyk, 16 points. I guess they're going to keep him. That sucks. Kind of want to sign him. Jay Sean Tate, my man. Kevin Porter, 25. Hey, wish Philly listened to me there. Yeah, DJ Augustine at 20 points off the bench.
Send a message in case you see us later. This is
playing DJ Wilson. Who's A. Lamb? Anthony Lamb. First time I've ever seen that. Yeah, Kevin Porter is awesome. I really, really want him. Has Seth Curry scored tonight, guys?
He's 0 for 4 all told and 0 for 3 from three-point territory.
Anthony Edwards at 27 points tonight.
In the second half,
it's wild how Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns at 27 points both, and they still lost by 22 points to the Houston Rockets. Michael Beasley came out firing. Like, Cat should not be putting up 11 shots. 7 of 11, like, give that man 25 shots a night on that team.
offensive foul. Ben
Ben Simmons has got to have like 6 fouls.
And he just fouled out of the game.
Oh, he fouled out.
The officials, they talk. And they're aware of reputations. And Ben right now with those moving
Vucevic, first game with Chicago, 21-9,
is finished.
and they got blown out.
To assist.
It applies to Dwight Howard, too. You don't think the officials go in the locker room after games and talk?
This game's not looking good, guys. This game is not looking good.
How difficult this guy may be to deal with, and how do we deal with guys like that? They discuss. They're human beings.
Oh, absolutely. They have a scouting report just like teams.
Absolutely. So your reputation.
Nice shot, Danny.
Good or bad.
Danny Green, among the NBA leaders in corner threes per game. They break that down into decimal points, so I won't bore you, but that's his fourth three, and he's got 14 points.
Yeah, I might be bouncing soon, too. Nelson, you're good, bro.
Impressed with the Clippers and more impressed with this guy. This guy's just gone off tonight. Man.
Well, you know what? All 4 years at Florida State under Leonard Hamilton, a very good coach.
No question about it. And your heart knows when you play for
Oh,
Coach
the three, though.
Hamilton in Tallahassee. There's no doubt about it.
Danny Green continues his terrific three-point shooting. His fifth three of the game. He's got 17.
Well,
Spring is finally here, and you're just itching to upgrade your stuff. The best way to do that is in a new Hyundai. Like the Santa Fe with an available class-exclusive digital smartphone key and loads of the latest technology. Drive your upgrade home instead of having it delivered. Although, we can do that too during the Hyundai Spring Upgrade event.
Lease a 2021 Tucson for $149 a month or get 0% APR plus $1,500 bonus cash and no payments for 90 days. Hurry in.
Taco Bell's quesalupa is back with its cheese-stuffed shell. But there's nothing worse than overhype.
Here it is.
So we'll skip the speeches and the influencers. Cut the fanfare.
Man.
Should have put money on Houston like I was gonna.
So don't hold on to your seats. We're just here to tell you. The quesalupa's cheese-stuffed shell is back. And we think you'll like it.
The Memphis Grizzlies played 15 guys tonight.
What if we brewed a beer perfect
That's
for any
unreal.
occasion? A beer that makes a weekday feel more like the weekend. And the weekend feel more like an adventure.
A guy named Sean McDermott
Taste and flavor and life's
played 7 minutes. Is that Doug McDermott's brother?
And what if we brewed a beer that could go where you go without slowing you down?
Kevin Tilley put up 4
Founders
threes
All Day IPA, low ABV
in 7 minutes, and he missed all of them.
for any occasion. Sports bettors.
Justice Winslow went 0 for 7. In 19 minutes, bro, you didn't make a single shot. Wow, John Morant sucks too. This whole team is terrible. Except Desmond Bain, because he's the man, and D'Anthony Melton, because he's also the man.
So, are you ready?
Absolutely. And then you saw Ben Simmons foul out. He had been playing some good defense at times on Terrence Mann, but this is a team that's, we know we don't have Joel Embiid, but still a tough one, tough sledding tonight, especially from the three-point line.
Yeah, and a lot of whistles in this third quarter. And as Allah said,
I might be peacing out soon, fellas. I am falling asleep.
by something that takes place, and they're going to call everything that takes, play in front of them. And as a result, Ben was the recipient and is out of the game.
And so is Dwight Howard. There's 19 fouls in the third quarter alone. We'll talk about that coming up on postgame as we check in now with Mark Zuma.
All right, guys, looking forward to joining you.
Zion at 38.
Post-game live, brought to you by Cure Auto Insurance, coming up here on NBC Sports Philadelphia. It is time now for the Good Times play, being brought to you by Dietz and Watson.
There's action again. The whip across pass.
Peace, Melvin.
Terrence Mann, who's just been a lot of man.
Thanks for stopping by, guys.
Dietz and Watson, Good Times play.
He's got 21 to tie a season high. He's done that 21 minutes off the bench. Tobias Harris.
At least Toby's still going out and getting his thing.
Continues a pace, 25 for him.
I've watched the Clippers play a number of times. This is the best I've seen man play by far. Especially when you talk about efficient.
It's good defense there by Seth Curry. That was ticketed for man. Harris dealing with Zubats, who pulls down his 11th rebound.
More whistles.
Yep.
Things are getting a little out of hand, Mark.
Got a technical foul here on Tobias Harris. It's the third team we've had in this game, all against the Sixers. We did have the flagrant foul called on Marcus Morris earlier. Hey, you don't see that often. The Tobias Harris tee. Sixers down 14 as we approach the halfway point of the fourth.
Officials trying to put their mark on this game, show who's in charge.
Kawhi Leonard with 26.
Kawhi is so good.
Process the 76ers, especially that third quarter, unable to establish, develop any kind of rhythm whatsoever.
Nope, a lot of whistles, a lot of free throws.
I'm not saying that's the only reason why. Some of the Sixers played a part in their fate too. But man.
Okay, Toby. Keep working, bro.
Man, still hot.
Yep. 12 of 17 for his 27.
Tobias Harris is so efficient. Like 12 of 17, 27 points. Like, that's just so good.
Man is at it again. He meets up with Danny Green. And Terrence Mann now with a season high 23, his career high, set last year his rookie season 25.
Watching him score this easy is just getting demoralizing now. Starting to make me mad.
Nobody's really in there to patrol the lane for the Sixers. That's part of the issue.
Toby just going to work. Only reason I'm still watching this game at this point. Just going to work.
Still rolling. And yet somehow we went the whole third quarter practically with him not shooting the ball that much.
Leonard, it's for three. Green, it is for three, and I think Leonard got a piece of the rock there.
Easy to close out.
And an easy two inside for Leonard. Compliments of Paul George.
Indicative of how their night has gone. For the most part, they've been able to dissect these 76ers defense. A lot of point-blank range looks.
Got a whistle here.
It's the last drive by Mann, and you can see the strength he has absorbing that contact. And here, penetration from George to Leonard behind that last line of defense against that zone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm probably going to end the stream here. Finish watching the game.
Terrence Mann, good story. He grew up in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Peace out. Thank you for everyone who came to watch, did their thing. I appreciate you all. I'll see you guys next time.
Lo and behold, the Clippers get Rondo and they go up to Mann.